won't be fooled. We're breaking through, breaking through. Their propaganda we can see right through. We're waking up, ain't nothing they can do. They lied to you.
Imagine a time when the Islamic world was at its cultural and scientific peak. This was the era of the Abbasids. The Abbasids were black Arabs. They are the third dynasty to succeed after the last prophet dead, carving out their legacy in the annals of history in 750 CE. This marked the dawn of a golden era, an epoch that would later be known as the Islamic Golden Age. The Abbasids were not your ordinary rulers. They were visionaries, pioneers in their own right. Their reign transcended mere political authority. It was an era that witnessed the birth of new ideas, the exploration of uncharted territories in science, and the blossoming of culture and arts. They were the architects of a civilization that thrived on knowledge, progress, and innovation. Their rule was characterized by an unprecedented intellectual and cultural boom. They were the patrons of scholars, artists, and scientists, fostering an environment that encouraged learning and the pursuit of knowledge. The Abbasids not only changed the political landscape but also made significant strides in science, culture, and the arts. The rise of the Abbasids was marked by a revolution against the Umayyads. A significant shift in the Islamic world was brewing during the mid-8th century, a period marked by the steady decline of the Umayyad Caliphate. The Umayyads, a dynasty that had spread Islam far and wide, were increasingly perceived as decadent and out of touch with the needs of their subjects. Their lavish lifestyles and perceived favoritism towards the Arab elite sparked widespread dissatisfaction among the diverse populations they ruled. It was in this climate of discontent that the Abbasids, claiming descent from Abbas, an uncle of the Prophet Muhammad, began to emerge as a potent force. They presented themselves as a viable alternative to the Umayyads, promising a more inclusive and just rule. The Abbasids cleverly capitalized on the simmering resentment against the Umayyads, promising to bridge the gap between the ruling Arab elite and the non-Arab Muslims who felt marginalized and overlooked. The pivotal moment came in the year 749 when the Abbasids, with the support of the disaffected masses, overthrew the Umayyads in a bloody revolution that would come to be known as the Abbasid Revolution. This was not just a change of ruling dynasties, but a profound shift in how the Islamic world was governed. The Abbasids moved the capital from Damascus to the newly built city of Baghdad, symbolizing a break from the past and the dawn of a new era. The Abbasids brought a more cosmopolitan and inclusive approach to governance, embracing the cultural and intellectual contributions of all their subjects, regardless of their ethnic or linguistic background. They fostered a golden age of learning and culture, making Baghdad the intellectual and cultural hub of the Islamic world. With the fall of the Umayyads, the Abbasids were able to establish their own dynasty. They were the last black Arab empire, marking the beginning of a new era. The reign of the Abbasids was marked by cultural, scientific, and economic prosperity. This era, often referred to as the Islamic Golden Age, was a beacon of enlightenment, with the Abbasid Caliphate fostering an environment that encouraged intellectual curiosity and discovery. The Abbasids were not just rulers. They were visionaries who understood the importance of knowledge and learning. They were patrons of the arts and sciences, promoting a culture of intellectual pursuit that was unparalleled in history. This was an era where scholars, scientists, and artists were not only respected, but they were also encouraged to push the boundaries of their respective fields. One of the most significant achievements of the Abbasids was the establishment of the House of Wisdom in Baghdad. This wasn't just a library or a university. It was a beacon of knowledge that attracted scholars from all over the world. Here, knowledge was not confined to religious studies. It encompassed a wide range of subjects, including mathematics, astronomy, medicine, and philosophy. The House of Wisdom was more than just a place of learning. It was a testament to the Abbasids' commitment to knowledge and intellectual progress. The scholars at the House of Wisdom translated countless texts from Greek, Persian, and Indian sources, thus preserving and expanding upon the knowledge of the ancients. They made significant strides in various fields of study. For instance, the mathematician Al-Khwarizmi introduced the concept of algebra, while the philosopher Al-Kindi blended Greek philosophy with Islamic thought, creating a unique philosophical perspective. The Abbasids were not just patrons of the sciences, they were also lovers of arts and culture. Their courts were filled with poets, musicians, and artists. They made significant contributions to literature, music, and visual arts, creating a unique cultural blend that reflected the diversity of their empire. Under the Abbasids, the economy thrived as well. They introduced a number of administrative reforms that improved the efficiency of the government. Trade flourished, with goods from as far as China and Africa finding their way into the bustling markets of Baghdad. The city itself grew into a cosmopolitan hub, a melting pot of different cultures and ideas. The reign of the Abbasids was a period of immense growth and prosperity. It was an era when the thirst for knowledge was not just encouraged but celebrated. The Abbasids' contributions to science, culture, and the arts continue to be felt to this day. Like all great black empires has fallen before them, the Abbasids too faced their downfall. The golden age of the Abbasids, which once stood as a beacon of knowledge and culture, began to dim. Multiple factors like a domino effect contributed to this decline. The first domino to fall was political instability. As the power of the caliphs began to wane, regional sultans and emirs started to assert their independence. This decentralization of power led to infighting and civil wars, weakening the Abbasids from within. The once unified and powerful Abbasid Empire now resembled a fragmented mosaic of competing kingdoms, each vying for power and control. Alongside political instability, the empire was plagued by economic crises. The vast territories of the Abbasids required extensive administration and military upkeep, which put a strain on the treasury. Coupled with the decline of trade due to unstable conditions, the economic backbone of the empire began to crumble. The caliphs, in their attempts to maintain their lavish lifestyles and keep their courtiers happy, further drained the treasury, sinking the empire deeper into financial turmoil. As if internal strife and economic instability weren't enough, the Abbasids also had to contend with invasions from outside. The most devastating of these was the Mongol Invasion. In the year 1258, the Mongols, under the command of Hulagu Khan, sacked the city of Baghdad. This event is often marked as the definitive end of the Abbasid Caliphate. The city, once the jewel of the Islamic world, was reduced to ruins. The rivers of Baghdad ran black with the ink of countless books from the city's grand library, symbolizing the end of a golden age of knowledge and culture. This wasn't just the fall of a city or a dynasty, but the end of an era. The Abbasids, who had once presided over a vibrant, diverse empire, had now fallen. Their once grand capital, Baghdad, was left in ruins, and their power was significantly diminished. Yet it's important to remember that while empires rise and fall, their legacies endure. The fall of the Abbasids marked the end of an era, but their legacy lives on. The Abbasids left an indelible mark on the world, influencing everything from science to architecture, and their contributions continue to be felt to this day. The Abbasids left behind a rich legacy that continues to shape the modern world. They were not just rulers, conquerors, or administrators. They were pioneers, visionaries, and catalysts of progress. The Abbasids' contribution to the sciences remain exemplary. They established the House of Wisdom in Baghdad, a beacon of knowledge that attracted scholars from all corners of the world. This institution became the heart of intellectual and scientific advancements. It was here that the Abbasids championed the translation movement, translating Greek and Persian works into Arabic, preserving and expanding the world's knowledge. Their influence reached beyond the sciences. The Abbasids were stewards of culture and the arts. They fostered the development of Arabic literature and poetry, leading to the creation of timeless masterpieces such as 1001 Nights. Their reign was a golden age for Arabic calligraphy and architecture, influences of which can still be seen in modern Islamic art and buildings. The Abbasids also played a crucial role in spreading Islam and Arabic culture. With their vast empire, they were able to spread the teachings of Islam far and wide, from Spain to India. This expansion didn't just spread a religion, but also a language and a way of life. Today, Islam is one of the world's largest religions, and Arabic is one of the most widely spoken languages, a testament to the Abbasids' influence. But perhaps the most enduring legacy of the Abbasids is their spirit of inquiry, their thirst for knowledge, and their commitment to preserving and advancing civilization. They believed in the power of ideas, the value of culture, and the importance of intellectual pursuits. This spirit continues to inspire scholars, artists, and thinkers around the world. The Abbasids may have fallen, but their influence continues to be felt across the globe. Their legacy is a reminder that civilizations may rise and fall, but ideas, knowledge, and culture endure, shaping the world for generations to come. The tale of the Abbasids is one of rise, reign, and fall. This dynasty, emerging from the shadows of the Umayyads, carved out a unique place in the annals of time. They ascended to power through a revolution that was as much about faith as it was about politics, forever altering the course of history. Their reign was a golden era of intellectual and cultural growth. Scholars, scientists, and artists thrived under their patronage, weaving a rich tapestry of knowledge that continues to resonate today. They fostered an environment that was a melting pot of diverse cultures, religions, and schools of thought, embodying the true essence of an enlightened society. However, like all great empires, the Abbasids too had their sunset. The decline was gradual, marked by internal strife, external invasions, and a loss of central authority. But even in their fall, they left behind a legacy that continues to inspire. From their revolution against the Umayyads, to their reign as leaders of the Islamic Golden Age, to their eventual fall, the Abbasids have left an indelible mark on history as the last Black Muslim empire ever created. Until next time, wake your brain, please like and share. Thank you.